What's up, guys and girls? This is Dylan with Diverse Forward Research and Built to Drive Media. Today we have a 2021 Charger here, I believe. Yeah, Charger. And we're gonna put it on air ride. It's gonna be an airlift 3H system, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. This will be kind of a quick overview. I'm not gonna get too crazy into details. I'll show you guys some of the tools you guys need and some of the things that you guys will need to focus on while installing this kit. So one thing you need to do first is make sure to check the package and make sure everything's there, because you do not want to install something and you don't have everything for it. On that note, I done pulled everything out of the car already, and we are going to just and we are going to start busting these boxes open. Sorry, I do not know what the hell is going on with my voice right now, but yeah, we're gonna start opening all these boxes. Let me show you the Scat pack real quick. They're pretty cool. I actually like them. So you can see I'm on the GoPro. See the shadow? What size rims? I don't even know what size rims these are. I haven't even looked yet. These are, let's see, what size are you? Damn, they're super thin rubber bands. We have 265/30 22s. They're 265/30 22s on a 2021 Charger. All right. So let's get to these boxes, man. Just see what we got going on here. So I already know this one's the tank, super light. What I'm looking for right now is the management unit. Here is our bags. Airlift actually has everything written on them right here. And that does say 2011 plus Charger. 2011 plus Charger. This is about to suck. I'm about to hate this install. But oh well. Brand new car. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. And it is what it is. Yeah, this is about to suck because I'm about to do drilling and fucking all this dumbass shit. There's plates. This is about to suck. Look at this. All this bullshit. This means I'm about to have to do some funky stuff to make it work. Oh well. Check it right here. And 11 plus Charger. Alright. So this box must be the management right here. This is about to be so much, guys. Damn. About to give you guys a blessing today, man. This is gonna be a lot. All right, man. So this is pretty much your air ride kit. This is going to be a big ass install. I can already tell. There's a lot of extra shit for it to mount up to this car, which is fine, but this is just going to be one of those installs that are just like, it's going to be a lot. So first things first for me, where I'm going to start with this install is in the trunk. We're going to install the management. Once we install the management, then we can do the bags outside of the car, just kind of air them up, make sure everything's working, yada yada yada. After that, we will go ahead and remove the stock suspension off the car and place the bags on the car. And from there, that's pretty much it. That'll be the whole install. But there's a lot of extra bracketing in here to make the suspension mount up to the car, so that's where things are gonna get a little tricky. We also have 2 pumps for this kit, and then there's the batteries in the trunk of this car, and we need to find a remote wire that will be that when the car is turned on, it will activate the pumps. So we have to find a remote wire. We have to do a lot of extra bracketing, and those are going to be kind of the 2 main issues that we're probably going to see with this car, and that's going to be the challenge with this car. Other than that, it's just like a traditional air ride kit, and it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and pop this trunk and get started. Trunk's fairly big. We got a lot of room in here. Velcro back here. That's cool. We won't need this. I'll pull this out. All right, so our management's gonna go down here, and our pumps will go down here. We have our power supply right here, and might have to poke around a little bit inside of this harness and find a remote wire off of this harness. I'm pretty sure we could find a remote wire off of here. If not, we'll find it somewhere. We gotta find it somewhere, so we'll find a remote wire. Or even here, there's a lot of electronics, yeah. So we'll probably more than likely find our remote wire off of this fuse box. One thing I like to do is get a fuse jumper, and then we could just place it in there, have the remote wire attached to there, and then that way, if the fuse blow out, then the pumps and management won't work, and then you just simply replace the fuse, and then you're good to go again. All right, guys, so this is a lot. This is about to be crazy. This is the point where I'm going to tell you guys, let's break it down in sections. Do not get overwhelmed, because it can be overwhelming, and let's control the area and control what we have going on here. So please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. I've been in nursing school, so I've been busy not making as many videos as I would like, but I graduate this year. So after I graduate, best believe we are making tons and tons of videos. So again, do not get overwhelmed. We're gonna break this thing down section by section. First, we're gonna install the management, then we're gonna install the bags, and then we're gonna go from there. So this is what I'm telling you guys, not to get overwhelmed. All right, look at what we got here, guys. Here we go. We got boxes, 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 in boxes, in boxes, in boxes, in boxes back there, in boxes, and boxes, and boxes, and boxes, and boxes, and boxes, 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 and boxes. Yeah, so I'm gonna do my best with this. This is gonna be crazy because this video series is probably gonna be pretty damn long. And again, do not get overwhelmed. We'll get it done. We'll make it work. There is gonna be some a few things we're gonna have to run to the store for. It's just my preference, and it helps this system not leak. So we'll take care of everything. And again, I'll probably make this a 2 to 3 part series for this video, maybe even a 4-part series. But watch every video, get the information, drop a comment below. There's educated people within that are following me that are able to help when I'm not able to help you guys, or when I'm not able to answer a question fast enough. All right, so let's just get started. We're about to go into the trunk, set up the management unit, which is right here. So this is the brains of it all right here. It's the management. And let's see. Let me get the paper right here. All right. This is our brains. Not necessarily. This is the brains, but this is the manifold. So the brains is actually a little computer controller, but this is part of the brains. I was like, well, actually, it looks like the damn controller is built into here. So, and we are in our trunk, and here we go. So I don't know exactly how we're gonna mount this yet. We're gonna figure it all out. But I think since we do have this room down here, we're just gonna mount the tank on the floor instead of mounting it up here, because there's a sub up here. So we'll just do a floor mount, keep it simple, and that way if he wanted to come hardline later, he can hardline. But as of now, we'll go ahead and play in this area right here, and we'll get everything wired up, and we'll run the controller out to the front of the car. One thing I do like about this car is that these seats are able to drop back down, so we'll be able to run the controller and feed it through the vehicle and get it to where we need it. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys is read the instructions. Always read the instructions. I hate instructions too, but make sure to read them so you're not with leftover parts and all this crazy stuff and things not working. All right, instructions out. This is going to be our main harness that everything starts to connect to. What we are going to do first is go ahead and connect it. Boom. From there, we are going to just start running the wires throughout the whole car. We're not going to hook up anything to the battery yet or anything. We're just basically going to find where we're going to place these wires, make sure they're clean, and make sure everything else that will be attached to the car and to this main harness is able to reach it. So that's what we're going to start doing now. I'm gonna get everything connected. After it's done, I will show you guys, because this install is just too big to show you guys every single thing. So what I'm gonna do is install, and then I'll show you guys how I did it, and that's pretty much it. It's just too much, guys. But it will be detailed still to where you should be able to do it yourself. All right, I'll be back. Peace. This is probably gonna be the easiest part to start with. We will plug our manifold in. After we plug our manifold in, we'll take our controller wire and we will run the controller wire. That's the controller right there. But we'll run this wire all the way to the front and hook that up. Then we have two wires out the way. These wires are going to be for your ride height right here. So we're going to do that last. More than likely we'll come somewhere out of here, or maybe out of this one right here, and run that under the car. Also looks like we have our power and our remote wire right here. So the thing about this setup right here is it's based off of the battery being in the front of the car. So I'm not going to shorten any of these wires right now. I'm just kind of reel them up and keep them short just in case something's off. So we'll wire the whole car up, and then I'll ask him, hey, you know, do you want me to shorten these wires? You don't need them this long. And then if he wants them shortened, then we'll shorten them, but I'm not going to shorten the kit because the kit's going to be tucked and hidden anyway. So there's no point of really cutting all the wires when you're never going to see them anyway. All right, guys, so we are doing a little check-in here. We got a little bit of work done, and I'm gonna show you what's going on so far. So we have a dual compressor kit right here. What's happening is that gives us two wiring harness. We have our main harness that will plug into the manifold. Then we have our secondary pump harness right here. How these two harnesses are going to understand and work with each other will be this clip right here. Another thing that we are going to do is the kit wants us to directly connect these the pump harness to the pumps directly with these jumpers right here. These are you're able to heat shrink these right here. After you heat shrink them, I always put electrical tape around it just because, as an extra safety precaution. After that, we have both of our pumps, power lines, and negative ground lines running to the battery. So we have our two fuse boxes right here. That's gonna go right over here. And as you can see, so we jumped them, we connected the pump to the fuse, and we put electrical tape right here to secure it, and electrical tape right here to secure it, so this won't be moving around. So from the battery, we're going to both of our harnesses. Harness number 1, which is actually going to be to the secondary pump, and harness number 2, which is going to go to the manifold and the first pump. We also have our relays right here. I stuck the relays together. There's no point in connecting relays everywhere because it's going to run off this ground right here. And we also have our height adjustment right here. This line right here is going to go to the front to the controller. And the next line that we're actually going to hook up right now will be this one right here, and it's super long, but look how long this thing is. This is gonna be our relay line right here to let the car know when the car is turned on. It's gonna let the manifold know that the car is turned on. So we're gonna hook this relay line up, and I like to use this fuse jumper like I told you guys earlier, and we're gonna tap somewhere into this fuse box right here. So we have everything going on right here, and after I get all that connected, I'm going to reach back out to you guys and with the controller, and we're going to make sure the pumps are firing on. We're going to make sure the controller is displaying what we need it to display, and then once all that is taken care of and I know all that is good to go, we're going to hook up the tank. Once the tank's hooked up, we are going to go ahead and install the air ride on the vehicle. So that's all I got for you guys for now. I'll get back to you guys. I mean, you guys won't even know I'm gone, but I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, guys, so we have the fuse hooked up. There's the fuse and the fuse for the car. Now, we are gonna hook it into this slot right here, which is ignition and radio. And if it all works out, the controller right here should fire up and the pump should fire up. We'll hook up the secondary pump in a second, and I will take care of this in a second. It's all connected. We're just gonna go ahead and put the additional tape around it after we shrink it, and then we'll hook up the secondary pump. But let's see if what we got is actually even working. Let's start with that, guys. Okay, so there we go. Unplug it. All right, guys, so I'm super excited. Phase 1 is almost complete. We're gonna run the controller through the car, all the wiring, get that situated, get it nice and clean. Then, like I said, we're going to go ahead and put the tank in the car, hook up the tank lines. I don't like some of the factory stuff that comes with the kit. That's just me. My preference is more quick connect than slide it on. Kind of I can't even think right now because there's so much going on, but I like quick connects. I don't like it to where the hose just slides onto the fitting, because I don't know, it works, but you know, my preference is quick connect. But beyond that, this is phase 1, guys. I'm gonna get everything all nice and clean. We'll go over it one more time, and that's probably going to be part 1 of this series. Since it's such a big job, I want to break it down and keep it simple as possible for you guys. That way you can ask questions pertaining the electrical on the electrical section of the video, and then when we put the bags in, if you have a problem with the bags, that'll be part 2, and you can ask questions on part 2 of the video. So we're going to keep it detailed and keep it oriented to what's going on to the car to make everything easier for you guys to install. All right, guys, quick recap. And that's it for the electrical portion of this install. We have our remote wire right here to the fuse source, ignition, power here, and our ground here. Routed it just like they did the factory one. We are running into the main harness. We have our relays right here. We have our manifold back here, and we have our H height system right here. This right here is our remote wire. We tucked it up into here, ran it through here, ran it back through there. We have it ran through here, under this portion right here, through this panel right here. And you don't have to remove the panels. All you have to do is just squeeze it under the panels. It's tight enough to where it'll stay. After we have it coming out of that panel, which is pretty damn cool, is that there's already factory, it's hard to see, but there's already factory wires in here. So all I had to do was zip tie it. I don't know if I can see that. Okay, so all I had to do is zip tie it to that bundle right there. And then this carpet is like a 2-piece carpet, so it folds over, and now you can no longer now you can no longer see the wire anymore. So from there, we ran it under the 2-piece carpet all the way to this side, and now the driver will be able to have his remote right here. So one thing to do is tape up the remote, because it's just a simple USB port and it will disconnect on you. So tape that up. Now that we have all the electrical installed, what we're gonna do is just give it one more test run, turn the car on, make sure the remote's firing up and everything's going good. At that point, again, we'll start putting the air tank in, and we'll do the air ride system, and then we'll hook up the leveling kit. So this is part 1 of part 3 to 4 series. I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to keep it as clean as possible and detailed to what we're doing. All right, so let's go ahead and start this thing. Oh, everything fires up. Wait for the pumps. Oh, they kicked on. They're quiet. I guess they're not that quiet, but compared to the engine, they're pretty quiet. This pump is on, and this pump is on right here. And so that's pretty much it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me turn this thing off so the pumps won't be running. So that's pretty much it. Please like, comment, follow, subscribe. If you want to see this thing bagged out, it's a 2021 392 Charger. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please tune in to the next video. I'm going to try to have this out as soon as possible and get on the next video, because this is my client's car, so I do not want to keep it here. All right, peace out.